If I could only keep 5 apps on the iPad in 2026, I would keep these. They cover capture, follow through, deep study, spiritual study, and creative output. Each one does a clear job, so I don't end up with 5 apps fighting for the same role. Apple Notes stays in my top 5 because it helps me capture ideas quickly, then keep them organized without turning note taking into a project. I usually type most of my notes on my phone because most of the time it's the easiest option in the moment, especially if all I am doing is typing without using the other complex features. I love how quickly everything syncs to my iPad and Mac. So when I need to do something more involved, I can just pick right where I left off on a bigger screen. I used to run a pretty complex folder setup, but in 2026, I've simplified it massively. I've gone down to a single folder, and I've got a lot of work ahead of me this year to reorganize everything properly. So for 2026, Apple Notes is back to being my rough brainstorming notebook, and I can't do without it. Apple Reminders earns its place because it turns intentions into actions. I use sections and subtasks to break down real life into to-dos that I can actually finish. And I switch to the column view when I want a simple board style layout. It just makes projects easier to see without needing to scroll. It's the perfect tool for planning our courses for Paperless Humans. It works brilliantly for brainstorming too, and I can turn those ideas into tasks or episodes straight away without rewriting anything. What makes it stand out is that Apple Reminders stays simple, but it gives me all the structure that I need. I never feel pressured to add dates and times to every task, but that doesn't take away from the planning experience. The Olive Tree Bible app is probably my third most used app on my iPad, right after Apple Notes and Lumafusion. I love how simple it feels, whether I'm reading or listening to the Word of God. I can highlight, compare versions, and take notes without friction. Most of the time, I use it on my phone, and everything stays synced across my devices, so I never lose my study trail. At the same time, it still lets certain things stay slightly different on each device, which I genuinely appreciate. Because obviously, when I use it on the iPad, I'm usually doing deeper research than when I'm reading it on my phone. And I love that I can differentiate my workflows on different devices, but keep my notes synced. The note-taking experience is the real standout for me. With a bit more structure in how we can use it now, I find myself reaching for it far more than I used to. It just doesn't help you take notes in the moment. It helps you build a long-term study library that stays intact, even as your devices change, which I absolutely love. MarginNote 4 takes over when I need deep learning, not quick Bible study. When I'm dealing with complex topics that keep expanding or concepts that won't just click straight away, I go full-on geek mode in MarginNote 4. You already know I love the mind maps, but it's the connections that really hook me. Linking ideas, places, names, and themes until everything starts to make sense together. What's not to love? I'm also about to start volunteering to help some STEM high school students prepare for their exams, and I've chosen MarginNote 4 as my main app for that. So I'm genuinely excited because it fits the job so well. What makes it stand out? MarginNote turns study into connected thinking, then turns that thinking into memory you can actually review. The last app on my list is Lumafusion, which is my go-to video editing app. It has been for years and it runs brilliantly on iPad. I love being able to touch and move things around directly on the timeline instead of working through a desktop interface where everything feels a bit more distant. And because our videos are fairly simple, I don't need an overly complex editing setup. Lumafusion hits the sweet spot. You can definitely do some advanced edits in it. I've seen people create some genuinely insane projects, but it still feels perfect for straightforward edits like ours. So, how do all the 5 fit together? Apple Notes is where I write video scripts for both channels. Apple Reminders captures course ideas for paperless humans, then turns them into bite-sized episodes. The Olive Tree Bible app anchors my spiritual study, which syncs notes and highlights that follow me across devices. MarginNote 4 takes over for deep study and long-form learning. Then Lumafusion helps me create videos for Paperless X and Paperless Humans. And that's my current 5 app setup on iPad. I like it because each app has a clear job, and together they cover the full loop. Capture ideas, develop them, study deeply, and turn them into something real you can share. If you've got your own must-have iPad apps, do tell me what they are. I'm always curious to know how you guys are organizing your digital workflows. And until next time, fantastic human, stay fantastic.